Hey, this is Katina from Thick Curvy Chick Losing It, Thick Curvy Chick on Etsy. Here today with a video on how to glitter, epoxy and glitter a tumbler. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you step by step on how I start the process. So here I've already spray painted my tumbler white, and I've already mixed up my epoxy. I do use Amazing Clear casts. So shout out to them. This is part A. So you mix part A and part B 1-to-1. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, all you need is a little bit really. I'm going to start by just pouring a little bit on and just making sure that my entire tumbler is covered. And may want to use gloves, protective equipment as well, well ventilated area. So I'm just going to make sure that I have this fully covered. You don't need a whole lot because it'll be harder to evenly coat it with glitter if you have too much. So you see I got a little bit extra on there. So what I'm going to do is once I get it all over the tumbler, I am going to just take some of it and wipe it back into my container, because you don't want it thick, because that means you're going to have more coats of glitter on it. So I'm going to get an even coat here. Make sure every area is covered. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take care of these other ones that I have as well. And then we're going to come back for the second part of this video. So sit tight. Okay, so here we go with the glittering of the tumbler. I'm going to do my famous Mardi Gras tumbler. So I'm just using a random purple and gold glitter. What I'm going to do first, I'm going to do the top. What I usually do is just take a piece of copy paper, hold it under the tumbler, and just sprinkle my glitter. And just make sure I get full coverage. So you see me sprinkling a lot. I'm going to make sure you get the tops. Now, if you choose not to go all the way up to the top, you can put a piece of tape, some painter's tape on the top of the tumbler and take it off after about an hour. Yeah, about an hour. So once I get all that glitter on there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap on it, shake off my excess. I'm going to pour this glitter back into my container. And then I'm going to go for a second coat, just to make sure that I got it fully covered. And this entire process probably takes under 10 minutes. So, and I like to go a little bit under that little dip. Okay, so it looks like I got full coverage here. No spots. I'm gonna tap it. And now I'm going to go for the purple. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just come down and get on the back side of this. Sprinkle my purple here. Now to see these tumblers completed, you can check out my website. I'm on Etsy. Search for Thick Curvy Chick on Etsy. I also have a website, Thick Curvy Chick Losing It. And that's chick without the K on the end of chick. I did have some gold mixed in here, but that's okay, because that's the only thing I use this purple for, is the Mardi Gras tumblers. So you just want to make sure that you have full coverage. You don't want to see any shiny spots or any white spots. Now you can do the bottom one of two ways. I'm going to show you the easiest way. You can take the tumbler off the turner and hold it upside down and shake it, or you can get a disposable spoon here, pick it up, and just basically just pat it on the bottom. And easy as that. You just want to make sure you don't have any light spots, so you may want to give it a second to dry a little bit. But you're going to go back and coat it again. I do see some light spots on that purple, or the shiny spots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle again. And it's okay if you go over the gold, because this is my ombre tumbler. So now I have the bottom fully open, but if you want to do a better ombre, you could sprinkle it from the small side too. So once that is fully covered, we're going to go on the bottom again. Make sure we cover up all the shiny spots where we can still see epoxy coming through the glitter. Remember, this glitter is going to soak up the epoxy, so you don't want to use a lot of epoxy. You could use under 2 milliliters for a 30-ounce tumbler. This is a 30-ounce. This is a 30-ounce curve. So what we're going to do, we're going to let that dry overnight, and then we're going to spray it with a clear coat. And when you spray it with a clear coat, what you're doing is you're just making sure the glitter is sealed. This is what I use, polyacrylic. And after you seal it and everything, just give you a view of it. This is what it's going to end up looking like after we put the decals on and the name. And this one is completely finished. So thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to my channel, and also share it with your friends. Thanks. See you next time.